later than usual, but okay. My balls feel wet. The council has decided. Yep, council sure has decided my fate. They all say, buy more Pokemon cards. Yep, buy more Pokemon cards. More Bymon, I don't know. I'm waiting to see if Spider gets here because he inexplicably, without explanation, was not here. Meow, 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 meow. Anyway, I'm waiting to see if Spider shows up because he randomly was not here for the last one. Didn't even really give an explanation, but, you know, no worries. Spider. Spider, yeah. Spider-Man. I mean, if he does show up, great. Because this is oh, hey. Hey. I didn't expect you to show up, actually. The Wonder Sex. Okay. The Wonder Friends, or Wonder Six, still don't know, series is always on my mind, but I can never get myself to write the script. I have over 10 pages written, but can't get much farther. Relatable. 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 Alright. Sorry to change the subject, but with that being said, welcome to Wonder After Dark. It's our 200th fucking episode. Would you although... Oh, I have a question. Go right ahead. Unless it's, like, too personal. If it's, like, a super, super personal question, I'll answer it after. But if it's any other question, I'll answer it. I wasn't here yesterday because I was playing, Okay, that's fair. I respect that, actually. You know what you should do? Buy more Okay, to you, Sylv, yes. To you, Spider, that's completely fair. I still haven't played LEGO Dimensions, but honestly, LEGO Dimensions is a perfect escape from the harsh realities of the world. I already indoctrinate. Yes, you do. Alright, it's the 200th episode. Although the numbering is a little fucked up because actually this would only be the 199th night that we've done this, because we skipped the night back in September due to the Wi-Fi outage. I mean, it's not wrong to say this is episode 200 because it is the 200th. 200 episodes of running away from your fears. Yep. Or alternatively, 200 episodes of succumbing to the madness around me, depending on how you see it. Alright. So what are we doing tonight? Well, I have two things in mind that I do want to review. One, oh, to quote Mr. Wong, black people run fast. Problem run faster. Anyway, what I was going to say. I have two things in mind I would like to review. One is not great, but watchable. The other is just the Spawn of Satan. Which would you like to hear me talk about more? Bad, but still watchable, or the Spawn of Satan? Fair warning, though, if you choose Spawn of Satan, you might regret it. Instantly. Bad, but still watchable. You made the right call. You made the right call. Let me get the page ready. To quote the teacher from, but then Spawn of Satan, do both. Okay. To quote the teacher from SML, why you hit me with a big brack cock, yep. Oh, and then after my reviews, I'm going to do a Q&A session, just because. So if you want to stick around for that. Anyway, if you want to stick around. Anyway, truth or square? Truth or square? Let me go down to the page here. Okay. Longest episode. Good luck. Anyway, Truth or Square is a SpongeBob SquarePants episode from season 6. Oh, Truth or Square was Well, you basically said the short version of it. The joke is that he got hit by a clock, but he says it like cock. Ha 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 ha, I'll see myself out. Yeah, you should. Anyway. Truth or Square is a SpongeBob SquarePants episode from season 6. In the episode, during a Krusty Krab anniversary celebration, SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs accidentally get locked in the freezer, and they share memories while using the air ducts to escape. None of those memories ever happened, by the way. I didn't hate it, but it was kind of dumb. It had no reason being an hour. I have the DVD for that. Based. Saying that to you, Spider. And correct. Saying that to you, Sylv. Alright. Several characters appear in the episode, too many to list, and half of them are celebrity cameos. I'll just put them down here. Anyway. Scrolling down here. Oh yeah, for this I have to go to the fandom wiki page because, yeah. Oh, that being said, it's more tolerable than calling all aboard. Oh yeah, if we want to compare Truth or Square to calling all engines, I still think Truth or Square was a better anniversary celebration. Oh, and that is something I did forget to mention. Truth or Square was actually produced and released to coincide with the 10th anniversary of the SpongeBob series in 2009. And Nickelodeon went all out for that anniversary, I tell you what. There was a whole line of toys and merchandise. There were countless reruns that brought great sorrow to those who watched the George Lopez show on Nick at Night. You couldn't go anywhere without SpongeBob during 2009. I say as somebody who barely remembers 2009. On Nick, correct. Okay. I'm scrolling down to the bottom here because I'm trying to find... Come on. Why are fandom... Okay, Wikipedia pages can be long, yes, but oh my god. Okay. I guess if you want a little bit of trivia... Oh, tonight I'm going to commit squad on Nick. Anyway, I guess if you want some trivia about the show, the episode went through many different name changes. It was first called simply Anniversary Special, followed by 10th Anniversary, then The Great Escape, then Stuck in the Freezer, before finally settling on Truth or Square. Revealed in a 2000... Oh, there's 2 different versions of it. Actually, there's about 3 different versions. I'm not making that up. There's at least 3 versions that I know exist. There's the original Some stars only appear in the second rerun. Yeah. Pink is one of them. Yeah. What I was going to say. There's the original version, which aired on Nick. I forget how long that version was, but I think with commercials it would still come up to an hour. Then there was the extended version, which is aired on Nick, you mean? Yes, I do mean. Anyway, but there's the original version, which originally aired. Then there's the extended version, which can be found on most DVD releases, including the Specials standalone DVD, the complete sixth season DVD, and on the next 100 episodes set. And then there's a third version, which was on Netflix many years ago. The Netflix version doesn't have any major changes, except for the fact that it is split into 3 parts. So instead of one long show, the Netflix version was a 3-parter. Although ever since the show was removed from Netflix, that version has yet to see the light of day. Next 100 episodes and another 100 is bad. Compared to their predecessor, agree. But anyway. Alright, but anyway. So there's at least 3 versions. The 3-parter, the original, and the extended. I'm not saying modern SpongeBob is bad. Oh, that reminds me of a conversation from ages ago. Oh, that reminds me. But we'll save that for another time. But anyway. Even though it would be appropriate. But anyway. Transphobiosa. Anyway. Okay. I'm just saying that, like, you get more quality with the original first 100 episodes. Exactly. The later sets are not bad at all. I mean, if you want to own... Okay. If you want to own, like, most of SpongeBob on DVD in, like, the slimmest packaging possible, those sets are the way to go. But the first 100 episodes feels like it has the most effort put into it. But what? Anyway. Revealed by a 2008 episode schedule found on the back of a sketch on Kenny Pittinger's blog. The episode was originally a half-hour special, and at some point down the line, likely during the middle of 2008, the episode was extended to be an hour long. So if you didn't know that, now you do. Not only that, but there's just more consistently good episodes. Correct. In fact, the first 100 episodes DVD actually, rather than bad, good, we just have good, bad, good. Yep. Plus, the first 100 episodes DVD actually has the version of Shanghai that originally aired, which I don't think was ever released prior. Anyway, what else? I'd argue that SpongeBob always had bad episodes from time to time during season 1, or even during... I may have to agree with that sentiment. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I may have to agree with that. I hated Suds, and even I'm with Stupid. I mean, I'm with Stupid is a good one, but I feel like it's too mean-spirited, even for SpongeBob at times. I mean, SpongeBob could always have some more mean-spirited moments, but that one was like just... Like, oh, you have pronouns? Ha! Suds is a bad episode. Agree. The ending is funny. Agree again. I feel like SpongeBob's going to take up most of this episode. Anyway. Truth or Square was also the second TV movie of the series, with the first being Atlantis Square Pantis. Shanghai is kind of mid. I mean, I do like Shanghai, but I will agree, honestly, because most of it is kind of just them arguing with each other, and then... Okay, I think the concept of having 3 different endings is actually really cool, two of those endings end exactly the same way, and one of them is just insanely overcomplicated. Band Geeks is good, but it's hella overrated. There are other great episodes. Agree. Although I will say, I think Band Geeks is worth it alone just for Sweet Victory. It is, yep. This was also the first SpongeBob episode to count as... It's an awesome episode, but come on. Yeah. This was also the first episode, or the first special, to count as 2 episodes. 123 and 124. The second one would be Big Birthday Blowout, counting as 254 and 255. And the third being Creepaway Camp, counting as 302 and 303. All of these were anniversary episodes. Although I refuse to believe that Creepaway Camp was an anniversary episode. I like Big Birthday Blowout. I do too. Yeah. Anyway, but we'll talk about that one on another time. Maybe on the 250th, maybe on 300. I don't know. Read. Okay. People act like it's the only SpongeBob episode. I did see that, but it just slipped my mind. I do agree with that. People do act like it's the only one. Anyway, okay, I'm not reading the rest of this trivia, but... Okay, yeah. I already read this, but yeah, there are 3 different versions. The original airing, which was 51 minutes long, excluding commercials, and then the extended version, which was... Yeah. The extended version, which lasts 59 minutes, and then... Yeah. Alternate version with a runtime of 44 minutes. Yeah. What does it say? Pizza delivery is horrible. Okay, no. Yeah. Alright. That's about as much reading as I'll do for this episode. 1 second here. I'll be right back. Okay, where is it? Where do it be? It's on the shelf here somewhere. Okay, well there's a copy, but I don't know where the other one is. Shit. Okay, there's that one. Now where is... Or is it not on this shelf? I forget if it is or not. Oh, there it is. Okay, it was just behind... this box. Found it. Okay. Found it. Okay. Oh, Krusty Krab. Oh, Krusty Krab. Oh, how I love you, Krusty Krab. I'm ready to go to work. Anyway. I have 2 copies of the special. First is the standalone DVD release. Do I know where the case for this went? No, I don't. The songs are memorable, I'll admit. Oh yeah, the songs are very memorable. I'm turning that down so I don't get copyrighted. But yeah, the songs are very memorable. But yeah, here's the 2009 DVD. No, I don't know where the case went. It's been years since I've seen it, but there's that. And the other copy I have is on the Next 100 Episodes DVD set, because this set is seasons 6 through 9. Even though Atlantis Square Pantis, stay tuned, is dog shit, I did like it. Yeah, the songs were good. Yeah. But this set also includes Truth or Square. It's on disc... Which one is it? Disc... Can I see where it is? Where is it? Oh, there it is. All right. Disc 2, Episode 14, Truth or Square. So there's my second copy of the special. Okay. Truth or Square? Truth or Square? This might be a hot take. Is that case flimsy? I mean, flimsy? Not really, no. Truth or Square is a 5 out of 10. Let me finish. I mean, flimsy, not really. It's one of those cases where the disc tray is not really attached, but it's not a bad... I mean, it's not really the best case, but it's also not the worst. It's not The Office, is what I'm saying. But, I mean, flimsy... I mean, it feels cheap, but it doesn't feel like it's about to fall apart. It feels pretty sturdy, to answer your question. Okay, so Truth or Square? This may or may not count as a hot take, but I honestly kind of like it for one reason. Or not really reason, but mindset. If you look at it as just a double-length episode, it's not half bad. It's not the best, but it's not half bad either. Pink is hot, agree. Again, not the best, but not half bad. But as a celebration of the 10th anniversary of SpongeBob, are you kidding? It could have easily been half an... I mean, I do agree there, but at least it's not like Calling All Engines where it feels like it goes on for a fucking eternity. I know that's not a particularly high bar, but yeah. At least Truth or Square doesn't... I mean, to be fair, though, there are moments in Truth or Square where it starts to feel a little long, but that could just be because I'm used to the extended version. But still, though, as just an extended episode, it's fine. But as a celebration of the 10th anniversary, no. Although, again, I'd still argue it's a better anniversary celebration than Calling All Engines was. Although there is one thing about Truth or Square that does kind of irk me a little. Actually irk me a lot. Okay. So this, as I said, it was produced to coincide with the 10th anniversary of SpongeBob SquarePants. Calling All Engines dog shit. Nostalgic to me, but still dog shit. Even if I find something nostalgic, I will admit it is bad. But anyway. Truth or Square? What I was saying. But here's what bothers me about it, and what irks me about it. Released to coincide with the 10th anniversary of the show. So here's the thing. Mega Bubble, or Mega Babies. How I got bubbles out of babies, I don't know, but let me try that again. Mega Babies is nostalgic to me, and that's a negative 100. I don't know anything about it, and I don't want to know, but anyway. But Truth or Square? It was released to coincide with the 10th anniversary. Produced to coincide with the 10th anniversary. You have the gang in the air ducts reminiscing on good times. So tell me this. Why is virtually every flashback in this episode just not true? I mean, I guess maybe it was an intentional gag, but I don't really think that's the intentional gag you want to be using during your 10th anniversary show. I will say, though, there is First of all, it's meant as a joke. I mean, I guess I kind of figured it was intentional, but it's still, I don't know. Like, on the one hand, it is kind of funny to see all this shit that never happened. I'm kind of shocked you didn't in my defense, I'm kind of a fucking idiot. That's not me beating myself up. That's not me going into that like pouty mopey mode. I just am an idiot when it comes to some things. I'm Charlie Kelly level idiot. I hope you know that. Yeah. And am I even going to explain what the hell that joke means? No, because I already reviewed It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and nobody was there to listen. Anyway. Okay, but although you may see the Revenge of the Gang real soon, stay tuned, but back to Spinge Bill. Then again, what should I expect from an autistic? I know it's the pot calling the gang. Honesty is the best policy. You were right, James whispered, making someone happy. Anyway. Okay, but truth or square? I will say, though, I almost wish... This is kind of my big thing. I almost wish that it was two separate specials. If you've seen the special, you know exactly where I'm going with this. It's a 5.5 out of 10 for me. Well, you're lucky I'm almost to my rating. Anyway. Alright. I almost wish that Truth or Square was two separate specials. The SpongeBob and the Gang reminiscing in the air duct show, and Patchy recruiting a bunch of celebrities. As individual plot lines, they're both pretty funny, but when paired together, well, what is it that you said? Why did this need to be an hour long? Yeah. You pair these two plot lines together, these should have just been two separate specials. At least in my personal opinion. And I'm going to be... Shut up, Kraka. Okay, but you know I'm right. And I'm going to be real with you all. I honestly am a little surprised that we've never gotten like a dedicated Patchy special. I think the closest we've ever had was the Sponge Who Could Fly. Because it feels like that episode is more Patchy than this SpongeBob. But yeah. I guess if you want my rating on Truth or Square, I'll give it... The Sponge Who Can Fly is kinda... weird. I mean, it is weird. Honestly, the Patchy segment is more memorable than the cartoon in that instance. Past Don's Import Store and Delicatessen. Now all that's left. The 7 Trials of Monkey Lagoon. I wonder where those kids are today. I wonder if they look back at that experience fondly. Anyway, let's put these back on the shelf. Because I'm kind of done with the... Oh. Writing scripts. No worries. That was just a bunch of cheap walk cycles. What a rip. SpongeBob betrayed us. I'm not going to tear apart my set for a bit. Much less tear apart my room. Even though I'm kind of tempted to, I'm not gonna because I don't feel like spending the rest of this episode cleaning it up. I love how he pushes everything off and then pulls out his under... Same here. In fact, I think Patchy's entire meltdown is probably the funniest part. And then the footage is... Not just Patchy's meltdown, but then playing it in reverse. It's just the funniest part of that entire episode. Anyway, let's put these back on the shelf, as I said I was going to. Alright. There we go. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay. That whole patchy thing reminded me. I figured that's where that was heading. Although, joke's on you, I still have it all. Look, everyone, I still have it all. What does it say? Episode 250 will be the 41-year-old What if I told you? Oh, yeah. Truth or square? 5 out of 10. I forgot to mention, but yeah, 5 out of 10. I'm knocking off 5 points just because of how long it starts to feel. Now, what if I told you? What if I told you that I took... What if I told you that I took an hour and 22 minutes of my precious time away this evening? What if I told you that I wasted an hour and 22 minutes Oh, yes, I did. You know, before I say what I'm going to say, if you're wondering how I'm feeling right now, I'm feeling cautious, but better than I was for the last 2 nights. That might change after this. The 41-year-old virgin who knocked up Sarah Marshall and felt super bad about it is a 2010 American... Is the chaperone looking pretty good now? Oh, you'll find out. You'll find out. Is a 2010 American parody film that spoofs several of Judd Apatow's films, including The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Knocked Up, Superbad, and Forgetting Sarah Marshall. The main plot of the film... This movie took me 3 days to watch. Well, in my case, it only took me 1 evening. Not the whole evening, but I was able to get through it in 1 sitting. I really wish I wasn't able to. Anyway, the main plot of the film follows Andy, played by Brian Callen, a 41-year-old who desperately wants to lose his virginity, along with his teenage roommates who have similar goals. Thankfully, though, he does not want to lose his virginity to the roommates. This film's title is a lie. Yes, it is. Which just makes it that much fucking worse! Anyway. The film was produced by Silver Nitrate, which that doesn't even sound like a real production company, and was distributed by 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment. Oh yeah, this went straight to DVD. Thank fucking Christ, because who would go to the theater to see this? Not one time did I laugh. You'll find out if I laughed later. Anyway, the film released straight to DVD on June 8th, 2010, and had a budget of $1.3 million. Anyway, according to producer and okay, I kind of smiled at the guy on the phone, sorta. Not just smiled, not laugh. There were 3 scenes that I found varying degrees of amusing. Well, the first one I found genuinely pretty funny. It's when they're in the cop car, flipping around, spinning, and the background in the windshield just changes to like that Wizard of Oz tornado for like no reason. That was just so stupid that it was funny. But that was like the only genuinely funny thing to me. I mean, stupid, yes, but it's the kind of stupid I can at least laugh at. The second one wasn't even particularly funny, but it was more so just amusing. It was when those babies were like, it's towards the end when those babies are like coming down on the conveyor belt. The only reason that was so amusing, I almost laughed at the Chris Hansen parody, but then I was like, wait, why is this happening? I'll get to that, but yeah, why was this happening? But yeah, when the babies are like coming down on the conveyor belt, that was only amusing to me because when that happened, I thought to myself, this would be a pretty funny Family Guy gag, but instead it got wasted here. And this last scene, I guess I'll put up a content warning for sexual subject matter. This last scene was not funny because of the setup. It was funny because of the punchline. Talk about the cum guy. That's exactly what I was about to mention. So towards the end, bro comes all over the place. Like, all over the place. And he just has, like, the biggest, longest dick. Which normally would get me going. And I mean get me going. But in this case, I could have done my whole life without seeing that. Especially... Hang on one second. Cosmic's messaging me right now. He said it was 41 years worth of nut. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, sorry about that. Cosmic was messaging me. But yeah. But yeah. He has just like the biggest, longest dick. And he's just coming everywhere. You thought Bobby coming in Scary Movie was a lot? Yeah. Little did I know. But anyway, it was not that was funny to me. It wasn't that. Anyway, it was not that was funny to me. It was after the cum explosion when it cuts to the newscaster saying like the wildfires have been extinguished. That should not have been funny, but just the mental image of that. And in fact, I think that joke actually would have been completely hilarious. Yeah, it was kind of amusing, I guess. Although, I think it would have been a lot funnier if you were to talk about the shit part. Oh, goody. The shit part. Well, let me finish what I was saying about the geyser first. But I think that joke would have been a lot funnier if you were to make two changes. Two. The first change is just stop showing me this man's dick. Like, I get the whole title of the movie, but get the dick out my face, okay? Just get that dick out my face. And the other way that I would have changed that, made it funnier, is cut it down. Like, cut it way down. Have it be like a perfectly cut thing. So, like, he comes and then immediately cut to the newscaster, rather than spending like a minute and a half showing us a human glue factory before finally getting to the punchline. I say while taking a minute and a half. Yeah, that was dumb. Yeah. Again, a minute and a half. If I wanted to watch somebody cum their brains out, I would go to all of you bitches' house. Now shit. Oh yeah, the shit scene. Oh. Ugh. Listen, I'm not gonna keep this like a deep, dark secret. I do shit myself quite regularly. And even then, when I got to that part, I was like, make it stop. I know that I could have turned it off there, and honestly, I probably should have, but... God, I don't know. It was fucking nasty. Like, I find a lot of nasty shit hilarious, but goddamn, that just... And I know I shouldn't use Laura's name in vain, but that was just like... That made me both want to convert and want to die. Like, it was just that bad. McAnal Lovin' wasn't even funny in the slide. Yeah. In fact, the only thing funny about McAnal Lovin' was the name McAnal Lovin'. That was the only funny thing about that character, was his stupid little name. Oh, yeah. And the other thing about, well, the name, I mean, fair. Oh, yeah, and it was just stupid. Well, yeah. And, oh, yeah. I guess if you really want to know, I guess if you really want to know what I think was wrong with this movie, well, first, a quick wardrobe change because I feel the sweat pouring down my forehead. So I'll be back in a second. Happily never after, stay tuned. Oh, that's a deep cut. That's a real damn deep cut, I tell you what. I don't even know if like half of the people watching this show even remember that movie. Oh shit. Okay, I thought I broke my nail there, but I didn't. I thought I broke my fingernail. Okay. Sorry about that. I felt sweat coming down my forehead. Coming. And Sting, always coming. Seth Rollins, I'm coming for you, boy. And I'm coming hard. It's sexual, baby. Okay, anyway, but uh where was I going? Oh yeah. The thing about 41-year-old virgin that knock okay. The fuck. Okay. Seth Rollins, I didn't sell out, I bought it. Okay. The thing about the 41-year-old virgin who knocked up Sarah Mark. Talk about the black guy character. Oh yeah, the black guy character. You know, it's funny. I find offensive humor to be funny and racist humor, and even then, I didn't know it was possible to make a character like that not funny. He gets younger. Well, that admittedly did get me. Although I will say, it didn't get me because it was genuinely funny. No, it got me because it reminded me of Scary Movie 3. How did you laugh? Let me finish. It didn't get me because it was genuine. It was horrifying. Well, yeah. It didn't get me because it was genuinely funny. No, it got me because it kind of reminded me of Scary Movie 3 with the hat getting bigger every shot. That's not a compliment, however. Not a damn compliment. Do not compare this movie to that ever again. Okay. That's not me being sarcastic, just okay. Anyway, okay, but if you want to know what my main damn problem. Oh, yeah, you're probably thinking to yourself right now, oh, wait, you're not going to tell us about that motherfucking reception? Like it's genuinely gross. Okay, well, yeah, you're right. But yeah, what I would talk about how the title is a lie. Oh, yeah, how could I forget? The title, the 41-year-old virgin who knocked up Sarah Marshall and felt super bad about it, is a complete damn lie, if you've seen the movie. Not that I'm encouraging you to see the movie. I wouldn't. Listen, there are two things that I would not do to someone: wish death upon them, unless they're genuinely an awful person, or wish this movie upon them. And honestly, yeah, he does not he does not knock up Sarah Marshall. Shit, I don't even think he thinks about Sarah Marshall. I think Sarah Marshall is just a dick in the cock, you know? Whee! Whee! What was I talking about again? Oh, yeah. But my main problem with this. Oh, yeah. You're probably thinking to yourself right now, oh, you're not going to tell us about that motherfucking reception? Well, gee. Should it surprise you that this movie got very negative feedback? Because R.L. Schaefer of IGN called it a painful, unfunny, unoriginal, sloppy mess of a movie. Does that not say it best? In fact, should it surprise you that this movie has only ever been released on DVD one time, June 8th, 2010? Should it really surprise you? Anyway. Oh, and I guess I should say, no. I guess I should say, because it's been haunting our set this entire time since September of 2024, of course I own a copy of this disgusting movie. Now you might be thinking to yourself, what the fuck is wrong with you? Well, I have a funny story related to this movie, and I'll tell you it now. Destroy the case on camera. Listen, it's filth, but I'm not going to destroy it, because I do think bad movies deserve to be preserved just as much as great movies. I'm sure you understand my philosophy, but anyway. I was at Goodwill, okay? I was at Goodwill doing my usual hunting, and I happened across this. I had never heard of this movie prior to that day. I had never heard of it. Now, I've had that happen at various used DVD stores before, where I'll find something I've never heard of. But this was a special case where I wasn't even sure that what I was looking at was completely real. This looked like one of those photoshopped edits you would find on TikTok. But without even researching this movie, I had to pick it up. Just because the cover looked that fake. The title... Damn, this title... I mean, you're not wrong. Not only did the title get me, but... it didn't look like a real movie. Like, it looked like something you'd see on, like, TikTok or Twitter. Like, it looked like a photoshopped shit post. Not a real movie that actually exists. But sure enough, it's a real movie that actually exists. It looks like a porn parody. I mean, with how much cock, cum, and ass is in this movie, it may as well be. Also, if there are actually 3 viewers right now and YouTube isn't fucking with us, I do apologize, number 3. Talk about the Chris Hansen parody. Oh yeah, they do a parody of To Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen. And yeah, to quote what you said, it's almost funny. It comes close to being funny, especially if you know Chris Hansen's show. But of course, it just leaves you feeling, yeah, I almost laughed, but I remembered what the heck. Yeah. And that's another thing. This movie does not feel like a coherent string of events. Like, yeah, these parody movies typically kind of dip into nonsense territory. I'm just turning on something in the background here. Just looking for something to have on in the background. I guess FXX it is. it is somehow less cohesive than Scary Movie 2. It really, like, at least, I mean, Scary Movie 2 has that kind of problem too, but at least you can kind of make out a plot. Kind of. 41-Year-Old Virgin, on the other hand, what plot is there? There just isn't one. It feels like they just wrote like a bunch of just unrelated ideas and just threw them on a whiteboard and hoped it worked. At least Scary Movie 2 had some funny jokes and, of course, Hansen. Yes. This movie couldn't even get Hansen himself. Take my strong hand. Yep. Okay, but if you really want to know my thoughts on 41-Year-Old Virgin, and you're probably super excited to hear those thoughts. No, not Chris Han. Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I forgot. I mean Hansen, Chris. I'm stupid, okay? What is it that I said earlier? Actually, what's the joke that I keep making on this show? This is my tiny little brain I have because I'm a little stupid head. I love how the lighting on this show just constantly fluctuates, even though we don't have any natural sunlight. I know that's like so stupid, but I just love when that happens. Okay, but anyway. Okay, but if you want to know... Oh. Hang on, Spider's saying something. Imagine if they were to do a Rhino movie. Personally, if I had to make one, I would take inspiration from the Man in the Suit Godzilla analog series, where it was about a man who loved wearing a suit so much that his body eventually merged with the suit and it became his skin. People love making fun of Rhino for being a guy who is essentially stuck in a onesie, but imagine if it was more a gruesome transformation thing, like he used to wear the Rhino suit to entertain kids at a circus or something. But then something happened that made the suit radioactive, causing the wearer's skin to be replaced with the suit and turning him into a human battering ram. Why can't you work for Sony? No, seriously. What? So, what? What? Okay, anyway. But yeah, that's a great idea for a Rhino movie. Now back to a shitty movie. Okay. Now this film, I have never seen a more disgusting, unfunny, offensive, awful film in my life. Too good for some. You're not wrong. But anyway, if you want to know my thoughts on the 41-Year-Old Virgin who knocked up Sarah Marshall and felt super bad about it, well, you're probably super excited to hear my thoughts. Okay. I find offensive humor funny. I find sexual humor funny. I find a lot of things funny that I probably shouldn't, but if they're done tastefully, then they're funny. This movie doesn't do any of those tastefully at all. It's unfunny. It Personally, I probably wouldn't make it a Rhino movie, but just a normal Spider-Man movie, not multiverse. God, no. Yeah. Anyway, but this movie is just unfunny, downright offensive, and not even in a... Yes, there is such a thing as a good way, but it's unfunny, horribly offensive, awful, at times disgusting, most of the time disgusting. It feels like an ultimate endurance test. I reserve 0 out of 10 for films that really offend me, I rated Madam Web a 0.5 because I felt bad giving it any lower. Okay, if you want my rating for the film, but honestly, 41-year-old virgin, 0 out of 10 is too generous. In my case, I think this movie defies a rating. Oh, this deserves its own rating. In my case, I think it defies a rating. We could try to give it a rating, but I don't think we could. 41-year-old virgin out of 10. And yeah, where I was saying. But I think it defies a rating. Like, if you were to give it high or low, granted, it doesn't deserve high, never a chance, but it seriously defies a rating. God, this makes the chaperone. Oh my God, you are correct. Listen, if you were to ask me, like, I forget how many episodes ago it was, but it was back during season 1. But if you were to ask me ages ago, like a couple months ago, I probably would call The Chaperone the worst movie I've reviewed for this show. But, ladies and gentlemen, or I guess men, what? Anyway. But if you were to ask me now, well, men, I think it finally happened. I think we finally found a movie that beats The Chaperone with how bad it is. Jesse almost sang the theme song for 2.5 minutes. That was not on purpose, I swear to God. I don't even know what the theme song sounds like. I don't know what it sounds like. I swear that was on accident. Oh good, another wrestling video. Woohoo! Oh. Ah! Men, manly men. Woo-ha. Woo-ha-hoo. What? Okay. I guess now I know what it sounds like. Okay. What the flidly... What the flidly? I need to go to bed. That insomnia, it is kicking my dick. In all seriousness, do tell. What the flidly? I did not say that on purpose. I don't even know what the hell I was trying to say. I want to give this movie a negative 100 out of 10. I mean, if you want to. Okay, but I seriously don't even know what the flying hell I was trying to say. I don't even know what a flidly is. What the flidly? What the flidly? Uncle Ben, what happened? What the flidly? Jesus. Screw Sigma, I prefer flidly. What is it that I always say that the best shit that happens on this show is completely by accident? That might take the cake. This is the worst film I've ever seen. Oh, now that I have... What's your rating? Oh, goody. Okay. Pre-bathroom. Okay, pre-bathroom is still great. But I think Flidley now takes the cake. Oh my God. That may or may not become a part of my dialect now. Flidley. Wait, Slavey, that's... Flidley. Oh my god. Uh, Wait. Oh my god. I don't even have a joke for that. Read! Okay. Flidly diddly. Okay, anyway. Flidly to be confused. Flidly to be confused about in a section. P. Flidly. Oh my god. Okay. I want your baby. What the Flidly? I'm changing my Twitter bio now. I'm changing my bio now. Gender Flidly. I'm Gen. Flidly sexual. Flidly toilet. Sonic the Flidly. Anyway, wrestlers. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna give the 41-year-old virgin 0 dicks out of 10. Opportunity? I'm gonna give.
Take a look at this. This is incredible. What a package.
What a package.
Anytime we're in the ring. After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob just a little beyond the breaking point.
Get off by cranking your knob. There is not a single heterosexual explanation for what I'm seeing. Oh, also, wrestler Flidly. I rate it 0 Flidleys. Oh, brother, if you thought that I was just the right gay guy. The Big Johnson. Stretch his ass. He's never been stretched before. It's just wrestlers bumping while you're not around.
Until they Blanchard, you can't run and hide from me anymore. And when we come to Philadelphia this time, there's going to be no mistaking what's going to happen.
I'm going to come on you like nobody's ever come on you before.
No baby doll at your side. Nobody to run distractions for you. Just you and I getting it on like two men should do.
Quick intermission. The funny image. Oh. I love when people do this because it looks just so ugly. But anyway, there's your funny image.
This isn't some game. This is where men are men and the boys stay on the side and watch what's going on. He succeeded. He was Just using his mouth to get the man off. And you step up. And if you don't think I'm big enough, brother, then you grab a hold
What
of
does it
me,
say?
and you'll know that I'm growing.
The rest.
Within your hands, I will get as big as I need.
The wrestling chat got leaked. We haven't done anything. We were just MMA. The Flidley got leaked. We haven't done anything. We were just being confused in a sexual manner.
I thank you very much. We're gonna be right back. Shawn Michaels, you can hide behind that commissioner's just so long until I jerk a knot in your ass. Well, I'm gonna take care of business the way it should be done. Perhaps I've been too nice. Perhaps I've been trying to be a real sports.
I love this clip. I love this. I want you.
It's not Uncle Sam.
I love this clip. I want you. I want to get you. Have you. Get to touch your body. I love this clip. I love this clip. The 41-year-old virgin who knocked up Sarah Marshall and felt super bad about it got leaked. No.
And I can do it like an elephant.
Just no. Swell today. Do that again. No.
There's been a lot of sports writers and sports editors flapping their yaps about us getting soft.
No. Oh, I think I misinterpreted shit. Do it, but say something. Oh. Sex. I probably just misinterpreted that even worse. I don't know. Sex with Flidley. I'm never going to hear the end of Flidley, but I mean that in a good way. And I did not even say that on purpose. It's always the shit I say on accident that ends up being the best. Flidley. It's going to be a hard night, you say. Dark night. Anyway. I love how that clip always gets cut off there. I'm gonna eat his ass, like, clearly cut off.
I get my hands on you, I'm gonna eat your ass like a pot of collard greens, baby. Nikita Koloff. When I was
Maybe the real Flidley was the friends we made along the way.
not so bad at all. Rey Mysterio not sucking off anybody.
Rey Mysterio not sucking off anybody. How could that possibly be in context is my question. There's no way. Oh, yeah, this comment says it best. This comment. The homoerotic energy of professional wrestling will never get old. Rey Mysterio not Flidley off anybody. By the way, all the clips are edited. I mean, considering the way some of them get cut off, I can kind of tell. Like, I can tell they've either been cut off or trimmed. Are they still absolutely hysterical, though? Yes. I'm addicted to these. In fact, I think this is the one time where all three of us are addicted to the same drug. That is impressive. Also, Hulk Hogan's, I was just the right gay guy, was a slip up on cam. That reminds me of a certain presidential quote that I'm going to send after the show.
My kids turn me on. I am sick and tired of playing around with kids. I'm here to get on with the big boys.
now Q&A. 1 second. This has less than a minute left. I'm coming for you, boy. I'm coming hard.
I don't care. You come in my face, I'm gonna fight you.
Okay, that's the end of that. Okay. Alright. Well, to celebrate 200 episodes of Expectation Before Light, I mean Wonder After Dark, I guess it's time for a little Q&A. I don't know. I have nothing better to do. So, yeah. I guess I will say, though. Here's how this is going to go down. Here's how this Q&A is going to go down. Alright. One of you at a time. So, Spider asks, I answer, then Sylv asks, I answer. I would prefer you two not talk over each other. Next thing, you're allowed multiple questions each. I will say, though, well, every question I've asked is, I mean, yeah, but it's still nice to have this segment. What do I possibly ask? I don't know, I guess. I actually really don't know, but if you think of something, let me know. Or I guess if there's something you forgot to mention or feel like asking. I will say that, oh, what's your favorite Pokemon? Ooh, close tie between, honestly, the two in the background there. I'm too lazy to go grab them, but yeah. That and I don't want to disturb the set. But yeah, probably the two in the background there. Close tie. Yeah. Oh, and I will say, if you have any personal questions you would like to ask, I will answer those after the show, in private. So if you have anything personal, it's being answered in private. Are you gay? What was your first clue? The fact I look like a hideous mess, or the fact that I like cock? So to answer the question, yes. Spider, anything? Are you Flidley? Yes, I am. What the Flidley? Okay, Spider, if you're still there, anything you'd like to ask? Anything on your mind? If you're still there, of course. Uncle Ben, what happened? Grandma's Flidley. No joke for that. No comment for that. Just, yep. How big is Batista's dick? Big, I guess. I'm just comparing some photos real quick. But yeah, a big I get. You know who Batista... Yes. Oh, I wasn't saying that like, you're stupid. Just, yes. Drax. Yes. Again. Yes. How big is Pikachu's dick? So big that you can't even see it. You know something's big when you can't even see it. Discord show on camera. Okay. Oh, yeah, that. The council is deciding your fate. They have made a decision. Buy more Pokemon cards. That may or may not get me a copyright claim, but... No! Anyway. The TikTok purge. Oh, yeah, the TikTok purge. I almost forgot. Yeah. TikTok may or may not be banned in the US on Sunday. I say may or may not because it's kind of 50-50. Like, they seem pretty adamant, they seem pretty official, but, you know, there's always a chance that, like, at the last minute it'll stay up. But if it does go under, I feel like it might actually allow for more stream time. Keyword might. Because then I won't have to, you know, make a video every night. That is if it gets banned, of course. As for have I been able to save any, that's 5 years of TikToks. I can't save all of that to my phone. That's too much storage. I'm leaving that to somebody else. But for now, like if anybody on TikTok wants to save any of my videos, go right ahead. Although there were 2 videos that I actively sought out to save, per your request. So yeah, I wish I could save them all if it does get banned, but unfortunately 5 years worth. Because I don't know if you knew this, but I started doing TikTok back in like 2019, so I'm kind of a veteran. Show what I got today on camera. Okay. Oh, let me go back to it. I believe this. Yeah, I've seen vids of you, and damn, you're so tiny. Yeah, I believe this is what you got. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's what you got today. Yep, okay, that's what I thought, yeah. Cute little thing. I'm not even... Okay, Alolan Raichu. Okay, I wasn't even going to try and bother remembering its name. Okay, you know what? This was originally a Q&A segment, but I guess this has now become a haul segment. Oops. Wouldn't be the first time that the show's trajectory changed at the last minute. Wouldn't be the first time at all. So, I guess I'll show these while I'm at it. Okay. There we go. Okay, this was originally a Q&A segment, but I guess now it's become a haul segment. Oopsie daisy. Anyway, here's what I happened to get today. Okay. Alright. Flidley, okay. Family Guy, Volume 11. I really wish they would go back and just reissue these as proper, complete seasons, but, oh well. Although, can I just say, the reason why I hate them releasing Family Guy, and don't forget to watch Family Guy, yeah, Sunday nights at Brian, yeah, Brian. Bonus features include commentary by writers, directors, and producers on select episodes, deleted scenes, fishing around with Ricky Gervais, and episode audio outtakes, Ron McFarlane reads viewer mail, select scene animatics, and looking back to the pilot. Yeah. Different artwork underneath, which is pretty cool. Yeah, just 3-disc set. Yeah. Family Guy Volume 12, celebrating the 200th episode. That's very appropriate. Very appropriate for this episode of this show. Bonus features include commentary. I gotta go. Okay, no worries. Although, happy 200. I'll keep yapping without ya. But yeah, have a day. If you want to catch up on the last little part of this, you can do so tomorrow. But otherwise, have a day. Happy 200 episodes. I love having you. Oh, wait, before I go. Okay. But bonus feature, thanks for 200 eps. Thank you for watching those 200. Except for the ones you skipped. I forget which ones you skipped, but also I was shocked you already watched it. Good. Anyway, bonus features include Bonus features include commentary by series writers, directors, producers, and cast members on select episodes, deleted scenes, 200 episodes later, 200th episode table read, select scene animatics, and 2012 Comic-Con panel. Again, slightly different artwork underneath. Actually, does 41-Year-Old Virgin have bonus feature? I actually did forget to list that earlier. So we're actually backtracking. Yeah, the making of the 41-Year-Old Virgin Who, the business of gags being Jonah Hill, Brian Callen, internet sex deity, and the teaser, how they got the movie made. So it does have bonus features. I would change my Twitter bio to internet sex deity, but I'd rather not get put on a list. Anyway. Again, another 3-disc set. 41-Year-Old Virgin, director's cut. Please no. Yeah. It's a minute long. Good. Anyway. Murder on the Orient Express. Lovely little series of films. And then this one, my last purchase of the day, this one now is actually 41-Year-Old Virgin, the 9-disc Ultimate Edition. Anyway. Okay, and then this one, I was actually quite excited to find, honestly. Okay, this one I was quite excited to find because what would you buy? For the joke, yes. But for the movie, no. Like I said, I would buy it purely for the joke. But anyway, this last purchase for the day, I was actually quite excited to find. Aqua Teen Hunger Force : movie film for theaters for DVD. I was excited to find this because, in case you didn't know, this is kind of a hard movie to come by. Yes, it's available digitally, but it's not currently on any streaming services, and you can't currently buy the DVD brand new. So you just have to get lucky and hope you find it used. Aqua Teen Flidley Force. What's hilarious is if you've seen Aqua Teen, that actually sounds like a joke from the show. But yeah. Jesse sent Flidley pics, yeah. Bonus features include theatrical trailer, sizzle reel, behind the scenes, the thing we shot Wednesday night, art and music gallery, Flidley dick pics, yep. Schneb 3D, Dana Snyder and Bob Odenkirk interview, and then The deleted movie, fake endings times 10, deleted scenes, star-studded Christmas spectacular, 22-minute version, cameo answering machine, fight, dorm room extended, 1 minute longer, Flidley Amaranth, Flidley Amaranth. I wish Twitter didn't have a character limit. Anyway. Meat Wad concert extended 16 minutes longer. Pushing it Somnoflex box extended. Moonanites and Plutonians on coaster extended. Shake Who Created Us I Did extended. And music videos, Nashville Pussy Master Shake animated music video, 9 Pound Hammer behind the scenes, Mastodon behind the scenes, Lobby Singers behind the scenes, Nashville Pussy behind the scenes, and Cameo behind the scenes, promos, Dana the Man on the Street promos, and presentations. Wow. Anyway, disc 1 and disc 2. I assure you this is real. I assure you this is real. It's another Borat situation where they made it look fake on purpose. I love when they do that. Okay, yeah, but there's what I got today. Did I intend for the Q&A segment to become a haul segment? No. Was it still nice? Yes. Holy shit, it looks fake. Oh, but I can assure you, Flidley segment, yeah. But I can assure you, it's completely real. It's just like the Borat DVD, where, like, it looks fake, but... Although the dead giveaways that this is fake, or that, the dead giveaway that this is real is, well, 1, the back. Show the Borat DVD. Let me finish. 2, the logos, you know, Adult Swim, Cartoon Network, Warner Bros. And the legal text. So that, yeah. But there's what I got today. Shit. Damn it. There we go. Alright. Show the Borat DVD. 1 second. Ah, yes, the Borat DVD. With the... Damn it. Tight fit. Okay. Yes, the Borat DVD with the hilariously faded-looking cover art that is written almost entirely in that language. And the disc, which looks like that. A total standout, I must say. More movie discs available from US&A. Yeah. It's beautiful. Okay. Shit. Funny. Hysterical. Okay. Is Borat 2 funny? No. I'm sorry to disappoint, but Borat 2 is just not funny. Alright. Okay. I wish I could keep this episode go dog shit. Stay tuned. That's all I can say. Just stay tuned. Alright, I wish I could keep this episode going for longer, but unfortunately, I have 27% battery on my iPad. And the way this show is situated, I can't exactly plug in a charger right here. So I seen the Borat DVD at a Giant Tiger once. It's a store, and I thought it was just a... See what makes it so funny? Okay, anyway. I wish I could keep this episode going for longer, but Unfortunately, I only have 27% battery, and I can't exactly plug in a charger here. So I will need to wrap this episode up in the next couple minutes, unfortunately. But before we go, there we go. But before we go, I just want to say, well, I want to say a few things, but let me rephrase that, because a few would imply I have 100 things to say. I have, well, two things that I want to say. The first, after certain events, which I will be keeping private for the time being, I'm going to present myself with a challenge for the next several episodes. The challenge that I'm presenting myself with is I will try, keyword try, to not get angry. Unless, of course, what I'm getting angry at is the piece of media that I am talking about. I can't make any promises that this challenge will work, but it's worth a shot. So yeah, next several episodes. Yep, dick pic. Anyway, but next several episodes, I'm going to try to not get angry, specifically at my audience. Although I'm trying to make you mad. Good. Get mad at me, damn it. Bitch! Anyway. I have a silvophobic slur to say. Okay, anyway. But, so yeah, next several episodes, I'm going to try, keyword try, not to get angry. Again, unless I'm angry at whatever the piece of media is that I'm reviewing. I can't make any promises that it'll work, but it's worth a shot. And the other, not really challenge, but the other, I guess, thing that I'm trying to do in the future. Oh, whoops. The other thing that I want to try and do in the future is, yes, this show relies a lot on wholesome, that would have been something different. No. This show relies a lot on offensive humor, and that offensive humor is never going to go away. But I do also want this show to be comforting for any new viewers. Stay tuned. So yeah. And I guess what I do want to say as well, before I wrap up this episode, because if I look at my battery life, I have 25% battery, so yeah, I gotta go soon, but before I go, comforting? Fuck that. Okay, your opinion. I respect your opinion. I mean, when I say comforting, I don't mean like sweet, wholesome, lovey-dovey all the time. I just mean like I don't want people to like tune in and I'm like screaming about like Adolf Hitler is what I'm saying. But anyway, I guess what I do want to say before I wrap up tonight's episode, because my low battery life, I never thought this show would work, honestly, and I definitely did not think it would come. Let me try that again. I also did not think it would last very long, more so last long than work. I mean, this is coming off of, say it with me now, the previous incarnation of this show, which does not exist anymore. I thought it would come. But it's sexual, baby. Okay, but I honestly never thought this show would work. More so last long than work. This is coming off of the previous incarnation of this show, which does not exist anymore, which lasted actually a very long time. I don't know if that one quite got to 200, but it probably got close. But yeah. But this show, I honestly didn't think would last very long when I started it. Because, like, I saw it as an experiment. I was like, because I said to Spider one night, or James, whatever you want to call it. Let's just say Spider for consistency. I said to him one night, would you watch live streams from me if they were entertaining? And he said yes, much to my surprise. Because I offered him to join back on the previous incarnation, and he never would. Even if I picked something he would like, he wouldn't join. But for him to join this time was very surprising. So that led to the July 1st episode. Season 1, Episode 1. And I said, why the hell not? Yep. And the rest is kind of history. Episode 1, Spider loved it, so I kept doing it for him. But then I figured, you know what, we could use some more company around here, so that brings you into the picture. And yeah, as you just said, why the hell not? And you ended up loving it, so kept joining, and the rest is history. And of course, we've had many other one-time guest appearance or few time I make this show chaos. Yeah. Sometime. Oh, I want to ask you. Go right ahead. Unless it's a personal question. Again, if it's personal, I'll answer it after the show. But if it's not personal, go ahead. How are non-trip episodes like? Okay. I'm actually glad you can call me Trip. I don't care. I mean, to be fair, though, I don't think your name has ever been consistent. Because it's like you were Trip for like the first couple episodes you were on, and then it was Sylve for like most of the run. And now it's Gas Station Mouse. So your name, and then your real name has slipped through the cracks a few different times. So yeah, I'd say your name on this show has never been consistent. But anyway. But the episodes where you're not here, I've almost always called myself Trip online, actually. I was simply referring to this show. On this show, your name has changed a few different times. Maybe not to you, but mostly others as a furry. Well, yeah. Anyway, what I was going to say. But what I was going to say. But the episodes where you're not here are strangely very chill by comparison. They may have bits of chaos. You knew me as Nero once, I think. I actually don't recall. That might have been one of your names, but I don't remember. But anyway, the episodes where you're not here are much more chill than the episodes where you are. They might still have like their chaotic moments throughout, but they're mostly more chill. In fact, a lot of the episodes where you're not here usually end with me and Spider brainstorming something. Okay, anyway. Nice. I'm a Flidley brainstormer killer. Yep. Anyway. But yeah. That answers your question. But what I was going to say. But we've had many one-time guest appearances. We've had many semi-regular viewers. We've had a few like multi-timers. In fact, I like to divide my audience into 3 boxes. I like to divide my audience on this show into 3 boxes. The regulars, the multi-timers, and the randos. I was going to say one-timers, but randos fits too. We had Red Cato. Yep, we had Red. Red was a one-timer. I would love to have him on again sometime, but yeah, he was a one-timer. Cosmic was a 5-timer. Funny, 5-timer is a term from SNL. But yeah, Cosmic was a 5-timer. Again, I'd love to have Cosmic on the show again sometime, but, different time zone makes it a bit tricky. Same with Red, I assume. Although I don't know what his time zone exactly is, but, you know. Yeah. Red is Brazil. Okay. I do not know what the conversion from here to Brazil is, so I'm just going to use my imagination. But yeah. We may or may not be getting our Mexican ass gardener in the future. May or may not. It really just depends. For all we know, he might show up tomorrow night. We might say his name. Okay. Geo. Yeah. But yeah. We may or may not get him on the show in the future. May or may not. It really just depends. It's actually something me and him talked about earlier, but yeah. But yeah, we've had a lot of great people. We're only. But yeah, we are 200. Oh, wait, if I'm being honest, I feel like I know what you're going to say, but go ahead. Okay, I got 19%, so I got to finish this pretty soon, but go ahead. It sounds like you're unintentionally pestering him. At least you say unintentional. At least you're not making it sound like I'm deliberately poking a bear with poking a bear with a stick. At least you said unintentional. I mean, truth be told, though, there are moments where I kind of feel like that, but in this case, no, we did genuinely discuss it, and he did say he might stop by at some time. He didn't say when, but he said he might stop by. So, you might see him in the future. Not because I pestered him, but because, you know, he felt like it'd be nice. So, yeah. But yeah, we're only 200 episodes into the show, and we're only 18 days into the year at this hour. What comes next for Wonder After Dark? Probably more chaos. Yeah. Probably more chaos. So, yeah. Alright, I think I'm finished here. Just because it's getting a bit late, at least late for this show. And I have 18% battery, so yeah, I really do have to go. But before I do, I want to end with a quote. I know you don't like Conan O'Brien, but he did say something a while back that I think holds very true. On the final episode of his talk show, which aired on TBS, he pulls this line out, and it's a line that I think is very true. Try and do what you love with the people you love. And if you can manage that, then it is heaven on earth. Regardless of what you think of Conan O'Brien, you have to admit, damn straight. Try and do what you love with the people you love. And if you can manage that, it truly is heaven on earth. You saying now? You dating that? No. Okay, Spider, I think you deliberately homed in on the word. My God. I didn't think you were still here, honestly. But to answer your question, it is a Fleetly quote indeed. Well, I mean, yeah, but it is very true. Now, to answer your question, Spider, currently no. I guess you just heard part of what I said about Conan and thought I was talking about something else. What else? I don't know because I'm keeping shit. Sing. All the single bitches? Okay. Oh, yeah, single what? I don't know. I'm keeping shit private. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. I don't know. It was not because of Conan. Oh. It's just you said that after I said that, so. But I honestly did not think you were still watching. But I'm glad you are. Although I guess because both of you are still here, I'll end this episode is single because of Conan Fliddly Doo. You're giving me so many ideas. Okay. But because both of you are still here, I guess I'll end the episode with this. I'm just glad that both of you shitheads, and I mean shitheads affectionately, take time out of your nights to listen to me yap. Even if it's about something you could care less about, just the fact that y'all two listen is always appreciated. Even if sometimes I can tell you're only barely listening. I guess to quote the mastermind himself, Floop, you watch my show? Alright, but I think we're done here for tonight. I got 16% battery. Them bags, it's an honor to be on this Fliddly show. It's an honor to be your fucking slave. And while it may not be an honor to exist, in my case, I do think it is an honor that I at least have people who enjoy what I do. Also, my PP is yellow. But will I elaborate further? Nope, because I've said enough. But for now, that's all the time we have for tonight. But always remember, eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued. God made you special and he loves you very much. If you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Good night, and say the have a day, nigga.